Kal-El.
Oh, because he's legit like a Kryptonian, but from a different like timeline, I think. Yeah.
Have they ever introduced the Black Superman in the DC comics?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's a comic character. He's a legit comic character. So there's him. So there was him, and I think there's another dude. There's one other dude. Because yeah, you got John Henry Irons, of course.
Right.
And you got freaking. Because another dude, his name is like Kyle something, but he's President Superman. That's the other one. That's Calvin Ellis, and he's the one that's pretty much was based off of Barack Obama.
Oh yeah, I want that. Let me look this up. Let me look up President Superman. What the fuck?
Val Zod's another one. He's another Black Superman.
Damn it. DC, you ruining us with that bullshit, man.
Yeah, and these are comics. These are in the comics.
They're like alternate timelines or something like that?
I believe so.
Damn, Buck, you had to go and ruin our shit, man. What the hell, man?
Yeah, they got Black Kryptonians nowadays. Because even in the sci-fi show, the Zod,
yeah,
like they were black. I was like, wait, what is happening right now? Because the chick came out and she was like, something Zod, and I was like, what the fuck you mean Zod?
I'm still trying to get used to. Still trying to get used to Captain America being Falcon, Sam Wilson. Not to say it's bad. I'm just saying, sometimes the lead actor does need to be white. A Black Superman. Buck, that just rocked my whole world, man.
Yeah, bro.
Everything I thought I knew about comics just tells me I don't know shit.
Bro.
I don't know, damn it.
Yeah, I peeped that shit and I was like, what the fuck, man? Y'all on some other shit, man.
This some next level shit right here, man. I'm just damn.
Yeah, there's several actual Black Superman. And then of course you got Icon, who is a black dude.
I mean, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
And I guess Martian Manhunter is technically a black dude.
John Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing with me, Buck, though, is I'm okay with superheroes being black. Okay. I just feel like, to me, there's some roles where if the superhero didn't start out black, probably should never go in that direction.
I think
I'm just trying to stick to what I'm used to.
My thing was, okay, for instance, if you look at like a lot of especially the shows have opened my eyes to a lot of weirdness. So I'm not sure if they had them redheads on purpose.
Yeah. Because,
people always made fun of redheads and said they had no souls and shit like that. And, so like Jimmy, what's his name? Jimmy, what the fuck's his name?
Yeah, you talking about
yeah, Superman's homie Jimmy.
Yeah.
He was a redhead in the comics.
Right.
In the DC TV show,
yeah,
it's a black dude.
If you look at Supergirl, is it Supergirl?
Yeah.
He was black in that too.
Right. And then you look at Iris West.
Right.
Iris West is a black, or is a redhead in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
And in the show, and even in the movie, she was a black chick.
That shit is bananas, man.
So I feel like they replaced all the redheaded people with black people.
It's weird because if you look at not Barry Allen, who is
Wally West.
Yes.
Wally West is a redhead.
Yes.
And Wally West is a black dude in the TV show. on the Flash.
To me, that is where some of the creative control, the creative differences, that's where I kind of start to veer off left in some of these shows, because they take the creative stance that let's just and you know, let me not say that. They take the creative stance as who's best for the show. In this day and time, I'm gonna call it what it is, Chatt Boxx realm. I'm gonna call it what it is. There's a lot of diversity and inclusion going on, and a lot of times when the historical records say that said individual is this culture, Hollywood takes it upon themselves to say, you know what? Let's bring in more of these people. If we do this, then that's what'll happen. So they'll go out, and instead of this character being like, look at that movie, The Eternals. Mm-hmm. Some of them characters that were in the live action, some of them characters that were women in the comic book were actually men, or were actually male, excuse me. And the thing is, if the character, in my opinion, is male in the historical records, but if you have a mix of male and female, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Why are we trying to make it a 50-50 split? We got 8 male characters and we got 8 female characters. Why are we trying to do that? Diversity. I think
that's all it is they want to include people. So, like I said, most of the Marvel characters were already freaking guys.
Right.
Yeah, Black Widow was like what, the only female?
Yeah.
So then they're like, oh man, we're gonna do Captain Marvel. Oh, what can we do? Let's make them all chicks.
Yeah.
So then they made it like Marvel. That wasn't a dude. I mean, that wasn't a chick. That was a dude.
Right.
Then Captain Marvel, same thing. So, but that's the thing is, I think that there was a version. No, it was Ms. Marvel. No, who? What was it?
So,
hold on.
So I think what happened, you had Captain Marvel, i.e. Shazam, but then at the same time you had Miss Marvel. So to remove.
Oh, you know what? Now that makes sense, because that I remember seeing that.
Right.
So okay, so there was a female Captain Marvel.
Yes.
In the comics. Comics there was. Because everybody was saying, no, Captain Marvel's a dude. And I was like, hold up. That ain't right. No, Carol Danvers is a legit character, because that's how Rogue got her powers.
Exactly.
That's how she could fly.
That's how she could fly, because she took them from...
And that's how she got that streak in her hair.
Yep. She took them from Miss Marvel when she touched her.
Yeah.
And I think she put Miss Marvel in like a coma or something, didn't she?
Yeah.
But so that's where. So in the DC world, you had like you said, Marvel. I think.
Yeah. Well, no, Marvel was okay. So if you watch the Captain Marvel movie,
right?
Marvel was the alien, the first one that was flying a ship that blew up.
Right. She
was like the original Captain Marvel, like before Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And she was another version. She was like inspired Captain Marvel. Mm-hmm. And that was the thing, is like because like you said, they got the DC version of Captain Marvel, which is Shazam, mm-hmm. and they came out around the same time. Actually, I think Captain Marvel from DC came out first.
Yeah.
And then Marvel sued because their name was Marvel, and they had a Captain Marvel. So then they were like, we're going to sue you and blah, blah, blah. And then DC lost and they had to change the name.
That's when Captain Marvel became Shazam.
Yes.
Which is stupid, because if Billy Batson says Shazam while as Captain Marvel, then he turns back into Billy Batson.
Right.
So stupid. Damn, Buck, are we ever gonna do this daggone movie review or what?
I don't know. We be getting into that. We be getting into it.
I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. We've been trying to do this movie review for like 45 minutes. I swear for God, we've been trying to do this review 45.
We passionate about our shows and
saying, you know what I mean? Don't hate on us. Don't hate on our greatness, all right? Because we love these shows, because we love DC and Marvel and shit like that. These are things that people talk about, though, right? I mean, if you into comics, this is the type of shit you talk about, all right? You talk about the live action versus the 2D versus the comic book versions of these characters and shit. And I still want to circle back around that bullshit from X-Men, because when I was in college, I actually was in a video intro to video production, and I had to write a paper on a movie and what I thought of it. And I chose X-Men. So we got to come back around that. But Chatt R Boxx Realm, when we come back, we definitely going to talk about that Marvel. And then we going to do this Black Adam movie review, because I got it spooled up and ready to go right about now. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So we going to do it when we come back. We going to take a short break. I got to pee. I've been drinking a lot of water, because if y'all been following me on Instagram and Facebook, y'all see my how to make your fat saying videos and shit like that, because it's 2023, new year, new me. I'm trying to do things different, you know, trying to get in shape for my family and stuff like that. Trying to get in shape for myself, because I can't be a clumpkin out here trying to chase after my daughter while she riding a bike, because
this bike
and I'm gonna run after her, and then, you know, she gonna be like 100 feet ahead of me. I'm like, I ain't letting that happen. Hell no, I ain't letting that happen. So 2023, new year, new me. We gonna be right back after this. Had to swallow my spit, y'all. Sorry about that. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Yo, yo, yo. Mr. T. Bordain, Buckwild himself. We back. This is the Chatt R Boxx Podcast. And y'all know we've been talking about this Black Adam movie with The Rock, with Dwayne Johnson and everything. So we're going to get down to this. But before we do that, I said we're going to talk about my distaste and my disliking of the creative control over the X-Men movie released in 2000. So we're going to spend a couple of minutes on that, and then we're going to get down to some nitty gritty about this Black Adam. You good with that, Buck?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Goddamn, I got bones to pick with that motherfucker, too. So,
I'm here to tell you, man. So first thing I want to address, the 800-pound motherfucking gorilla, all right, is this. The X-Men movie, it's almost like it fast-forwarded like 30 years, okay? So Chatt R Boxx Realm, if you're a comic book fan and if you follow X-Men, then you know when they released in the 60s, the very first class consisted of Scott Summers, Jean Grey, Henry McCoy, you had Warren Worthington III, and you had Bobby Drake, a.k.a. Iceman. Buck, tell me why.
Actually, it wasn't Bobby Drake. It was not Iceman. It was Angel.
No, Angel was there, but it was five. It was five.
Was it five of them?
Yeah, it was five of them. You had Scott Summers, Jean Grey. You had Warren Worthington III, aka Angel.
Yeah.
You had Hank McCoy, aka Beast.
Yeah.
And you had Iceman.
Oh, he was. Yeah. You're right.
I know this because back in the day, I used to buy X-Men toys and keep them as collectibles.
Right.
I bought the collector's edition of